Starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. Over the past few weeks, even past few days, football fans around the world argued over Argentina's World Cup matches. Social media replayed VAR decisions frame by frame. Many people criticizing referees' decisions. Analysts debates every controversial calls, and FIFA are forced to address publicly its officiating. Whether or not those accusations were right, it's not the point. The main point is that by having millions of people watching critically, not just for cheering, many of those in power are forced to answer. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Faiz Yusran from SMA IT Alfijan School Goa, and I'm gonna be acting as the first speaker of the opposition on the motion. This house regrets the rise of hate watching in sports. The term hate watching itself in sports refers to the practice of intentionally watching teams, athletes, or matches not out of support or desire, but actually to see a team lose or perform poorly. This often includes engaging in negative commentary, mockery, and celebrating failures during or after the event. But before we jump into that, I'm gonna rebut a few arguments from the government team. They said that hate watching can enact toxicity and abusements, while it's not entirely true, because toxicity comes from behavior. Someone can hope for their rival to lose, criticize referees, and analyze controversial VAR calls without sending racist messages or threats to athletes. And that's why our stance is that we oppose this motion, because criticism is not the enemy of sports. The real enemy is actually unaccountability of power. The rise of hate watching creates a culture where every decision is questioned, every controversy is examined, and everyone with power will know that it will be held accountable. This is not about abusements, harassments, racism toward athletes. Those actions are wrong regardless of whether someone is a supporter, a rival fan, or a hate watcher. Instead, it's about concerning people who intentionally watch a team or athlete because they want them to lose or because they distrust them. A person can criticize refereeing, question a team's decision, or hope for a rival team to lose without threatening the player or engaging in harassment. Therefore, this is fundamentally about whether critical spectators make sports more or less accountable. And that's why we have conducted the argument that hate watching strengthens accountability. Professional sports are no longer just games played on a field. They are billion-dollar institutions involving clubs, referees, governing bodies, brands, broadcasters, and athletes whose decisions can affect millions of fans. Whenever power exists, accountability becomes necessary. And the strongest form of accountability rarely comes from the ones that supports you. It comes from the ones that are willing to question you. Supporters naturally celebrate victories and defends you from controversies, while hate watchers approach the game differently because they already distrust a team. They pay closer attention to controversies. They are forced to replay questionable penalties, inconsistent officiating, and demands explanations when something is unfair. We can take the recent controversies about Argentina's World Cup matches. The accusations of favoritism is true. Whether the aspects of favoritism around it is true, it is not relevant. It is irrelevant what actually matters is that was that every controversial decision was immediately analyzed, debated, and questioned by millions of viewers. The officials cannot simply move on without responding. That is how accountability works. Not because critics are always right, but because their existence their sole existence is creating pressure. And the impact of this is that the government team tells you that our work is less pleasant, perhaps, but fairness is not from comfort. It's always about it's always have been created by some form of scrutiny. And that's why sports don't need fewer viewers, they need critics, somebody who question their decisions, people who debates the controversies. This makes hate watching become more beneficial in holding accountability, and that's why we as the opposition team proudly oppose. Thank you.